My name is Pendo I'm a Christian, and 8 weeks ago I was part of a forum that discussed the economy of Uganda. And it was shocking to learn how indebted we are as a nation, how much government has borrowed from public coffers. There are many things that Uganda is failing to do for her citizens, that people who are poorest have been failed by our government. There are not enough drugs to save lives. There are many lives that are being lost needlessly. So when I heard about the handshake, in light of all of this, I realized that especially the Christians who receive the handshake can make a small difference. And I'm appealing to everyone who received the handshake, but especially to the well-paid Christians who received the handshake, to please give the money back, because you understand more than other people the state of our economy. You understand the indebtedness. I've come to understand that public funds should be handled carefully and wisely, and I think we can make a difference. We can be salt and light and show that there is a different way of handling things in Uganda.
My name is Faith Asakot, and I'm a Christian and a concerned Ugandan citizen who hopes and aspires for a more just, fair and equitable country for all of us in our different walks of life. And I would like to place a humble appeal to all the people who received the handshake, to appeal to their sense of fairness, to their sense of justice, to their desire to have a better country for everyone, that they should look it upon themselves and find it in their heart of hearts to return this money, because as a country we all benefit from the pool of resource that comes to the consolidated fund, and we also understand that a fair economy is one where we all would benefit from, and that everything in our economy is interconnected, whether it's our health systems, our education systems, our infrastructure, and everything. And all these things are derived from the consolidated fund. And in order to lift everyone up, and we know as Christians that as everyone is lifted up, we all benefit. It may not be equal, but it's fair and it's just. And if everybody else is a little better, then we are all better off, because we are all people, we are all citizens, and we all would like to live in a fair and better society and coexist in dignity, irrespective of our status, our education, and the positions we hold in society.
Hello, my name is Nathan Nshakira, a concerned Ugandan citizen, a health professional, and a Christian. I appeal to all those hard-working Ugandans that have received the presidential handshake from the oil cases to please bring back the money as your expression of understanding that Uganda is ours together as one, and we all are committed to its development for all of us, not just for a few of us.
My name is Sheila, and I'm a Christian. I mean, that's the most important thing. This is to just request that some of our fellow Christians who did receive the presidential handshake return the money. We're not faulting them in any way. I mean, probably would have received the money too. I don't know. But I think we have an opportunity to make it right as Christians. I personally think about what that money could do. I mean, what an amount of money given to one individual, what it could do for so many other people. And I think it's an opportunity for us to truly be that light that Jesus asks us to be. So, I don't know, maybe you've spent some of it, maybe, I don't know, but I think if you did return that money, it would say something to the world. Yeah, and it would definitely make a difference. Think about people in health centers, like that's the basic needs. basic needs. I mean, it's not going to solve every problem, but it will go a long way in making a difference to even that one person. And I think if it were actually done publicly also, it would say something, because well, it was received in a way that, okay, I think privately, until the news came out, well, more and more people kept appearing on the list. And personally, I was a bit shocked that they were Christians, but not that I blame them. But I think we can actually make this right, because I don't think that's just. I don't think it's just to get public funds and just give them out as the president wills. Yes, even if it's for well done work, yes, we are paid for that, and we could even be given bonuses accordingly. I mean, I don't want to go into the politics and the legality of it, but just as a Christian, I think, I mean, for us to be godly, we have to shine the light somewhere, and money is a very sensitive place. So what does that say to the world if we're happy receiving sums of money that could help other people?
Hello, my name is John Sebutinde. I'm a Christian, born-again Christian, and a very concerned citizen in Uganda, and I'm a Ugandan. And I sincerely feel that as a result of the ongoing revelation concerning the quoted presidential handshake, the fact that it seems that it came out of nowhere, that we have failed to establish that it is legal as we would understand it concerning civil servants and their payments, that the right thing for any Christian who may have received this money is to give it back, because we have failed to get any substantive thing that shows that this thing was right, proper, and legal, and something that somebody can talk about with a clear conscience. Almost as wrong as when people got involved in looting property after the Idi Amin era, and they ended up with a lot of property on their hands, and when they realized, when they woke up, the right thing was to take it back. I'm reminded of the late Mayanja Nkanji. Sometimes he would go for a bona fide trip abroad, and he's given his per diem, and he happens to have stayed with a friend, somebody there, and so he has not paid for the hotel bill. And many times he would come back here and he says that I didn't need this money, and he'd hand it back to the permanent secretary. And many of them were shocked. And we're not saying that maybe everybody else should do this, but it was an example of somebody who felt deeply in his conscience, I have not used this money, I didn't need it, and therefore I'm bringing it back.
My name is Philip Muhire. I am a Ugandan Christian. I would like to thank our leaders and all those who represent our interests both home and abroad for all the good work they have done in service to our country. I would like to make this appeal in particular to the recipients of the golden handshakes. Out of love for country, out of love for our people, many of whom do not have basics that can be provided by the state, and out of an awareness of the state of our economy, please return those funds, that they might be used to serve our citizens. You might save a life, maybe even more than one.
I would like to speak about contentment, of the value of contentment, and to say that Christians are best placed to demonstrate this value of contentment. It's like having an internal speed governor where maybe you're eating food and you have enough. You can say, this is enough, I don't need to eat all the food on the plate or serve all the things that are available. And I think that this particular time is a time for us to show as Christians the value of contentment, that internal governor.